I was trying to say is that one of the things that I think is important for people to balance their knowledge of the science and their own feelings is to find something that they like to do regardless of everything else. I mean, I was already producing art before. The content changes because your life changes, so your content changes. It's the same as if you're a writer. It's the same as if you're a gardener. You might have been someone that was really into growing roses and gardenias and flowers, and suddenly I'm more interested in food products, you know. Your passion can still be fed at the same time as a healthy perception of what's going on in the world around you. You can do both. It's not exclusive, you know. It's really hard to explain my work. I mean, this is like a collection I'm building up before I do another show. So over time, what you do is you paint, you consistently work on something new. And what I can't show you, which is almost impossible, is that my paintings glow in the dark as well. So you get two paintings at once. So I can put hidden messages in them.
Oh yeah, very cool.
You know, so it was one of those incidents that you don't know is going to change your life. One day I went with a couple of friends of mine I was living in Western Australia and went to the very far southwest corner. We were just we hit a town, we bought fish and chips and a cask of port, and off we went to the beach, and we had fish and chips on the beach and was lying there looking at the stars and drinking port and being silly, and so we got ourselves, you know, we wrapped towels around ourselves because it was a little chilly by then, walked down to the beach, and oh my God, they were actually nibbling not just the little bits of sulfur on the sand, but there was a bloom going on, and it was absolutely iridescent. So as the waves came up on the beach, they were glowing. So we all grabbed sticks and was drawing on the sand, and every time you drew with the stick, it like flashed a green light, like you were, you know, just. And so we went home like, oh my God, you know, everyone was so inspired, so taken with it, but everyone did their own thing. But I couldn't let go of the idea of seeing in the dark and how the light has no meaning without darkness, because it was so jet black. There was no light dome, middle of nowhere on a beach that glowed. I mean, hell, why wouldn't it inspire you? I have a thing at the moment that I'm using to keep my feet on the ground. It's like a structured approach to creating every day, because I tend to be someone that gets into something, get into something. And so I'm doing Project 365, which is an image a day. And this year, for the first time, this is my 6th year, this year for the first time, instead of doing photography, I'm doing digital art. And the reason behind that is I like to keep learning. I like to keep fresh. I like to do something new. And so this forces me to produce every day. My photography certainly improved with doing the Project 365. You know, you just keep doing it, you get better, you have to make choices. Is this the best or is this the best? And so you're constantly self-critiquing. And I think that that's good for your practice as an artist.
Very nice.
So an image a day, and it's like a visual diary. By the end of the year, you've got your whole year in images. And I've been doing it for a while, and I found it very satisfying and makes me pick up my camera every time I leave the house, makes me pay attention, and it keeps my feet on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't have a dog to take for a walk every day, as a good excuse to getting outside, take a camera, even if it's just your phone. I think this is a really healthy response. Go take photos of what you see around you. I think that's a really good thing. You a lot of people think, I'm not artistic. Rubbish, you just don't do art. That's not the same as not being artistic. Just go do it.
I like that. Yeah. And it's a great idea to take a camera with you and, you know, and go outside and see something that is beautiful.
Just say, I'm going to take
or
5
interesting.
shots. Yeah, it's so easy. You know, everyone can do that. Most people have a phone. If they don't have a phone, they might have a camera. Or they can collect things when they go out. You know, I'm going to pick a rock up every time I go out. It doesn't matter. It's the intention of paying attention. Because you'd be surprised, the smells, the sounds, the things you notice. It makes you present in the moment. And I will never accept that someone's not an artist. I just does not compute to me. What a load of crapola. No.
I love
It
that. I love
it's just
that.
not, I mean, I was an, you know, I just did a whole thing on extinction series that I'm painting at the moment. I've done you know, we're all atoms. I've done, you know, peak oil. None of them look like what you think it looks like because I work in motifs, but yeah, it creeps in. It creeps in, whether it's, you know, when I redream something, it's me interpreting it as saying goodbye almost. It's like saying goodbye in a different way. You know, when I redream a flower or redream a tree or redream, it's me celebrating it.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, art is probably my primary go-to coping strategy.
Where can someone go if they want to look at your artwork more?
Oh, okay. Probably go to the place with all the links is go to my page on Facebook, and all the links to my art are there in my About section.
Nice.
That's probably the easiest for people. Or just Google Redreamer. Yeah, I'm all over the place.